Good morning. Today we have another important meeting of the Foreign Affairs Council, which is focused on the EU response against the Russian aggression against Ukraine. And of course, this will be discussed between the EU foreign ministers, but also with our colleagues from Norway and from Iceland. And since today started with a meeting with the prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, it is very important to express Romania's full support for the ICC and for the swift investigation by the prosecutor of the court of the crimes of war, crimes against humanity committed in territories occupied by Russia during the aggression. And since those crimes were committed on those territories during the occupation of Russia, from the perspective of international law, the responsibility belongs to Russia, but also the perpetrators, all perpetrators of such crimes should be investigated and prosecuted. I also support, on behalf of Romania, the calls from the prosecutor for more resources in terms of financial voluntary contributions and seconded personnel. At the same time, today I will welcome the fifth package of sanctions against Russia and express the availability of Romania to continue discussing more sanctions to be adopted in order to increase the pressure on the Russian authorities. At the same time, I would also welcome the resolution on the 7th of April taken by the General Assembly of the United Nations suspending the membership rights of Russia from the Human Rights Council. We will continue to support within the EU and the EU together with other partners efforts to isolate Russia at international scale and in various international fora. I would also like to welcome the announcement by Commissioner Vălean of the European Commission, the Commissioner on Transport, regarding the partial liberalization of transport on roads from Ukraine and the Republic of Moldova, because this is very much benefiting these countries, but also the supply chains connecting these countries with Europe. And in terms of support for Ukraine, we need to continue the multidimensional assistance for Ukraine. As far as Romania is concerned, we continue to provide assistance to the refugees crossing our country. More than 700,000 refugees crossed Romania's border. We continue to provide assistance to all those who are coming into Romania, but also through the humanitarian hub, which is created in Romania in order to collect and transfer to Ukraine and the Republic of Moldova assistance for these countries. At the same time, I would present today the results, which are very good. The results of the conference, which together with Germany and France, Romania has organized in Berlin last week on the 5th of April. We managed to gather 659.5 million euros in support for the Republic of Moldova, which is very much affected by the wave of refugees and of course by the economic effects of this humanitarian crisis. Today we will also discuss, just a second, we will also discuss about the Western Balkans, and I would support a thorough discussion on the Western Balkans on the Foreign Affairs Council in May. We will discuss about the Global Gateway, which is also an instrument supporting the recovery for countries like Ukraine, like Republic of Moldova, but many other countries. So,
Minister, today Georgia and Moldova will receive questionnaire regarding to application for membership. How do you estimate? Will you support, and can we expect candidate status in June as media reported? What do you think? And will you support also these three countries?
Well, I think this step of transmitting the questionnaire to the Republic of Moldova, but also to Georgia, it's a very important step forward in the path towards accession to the European Union. I have discussed with my colleague, Minister Nicu Popescu of the Republic of Moldova last week in Berlin. He asked for support in this process of filling in the questionnaire, and Romania is of course willing to extend this support. support. As you know, Romania is a very firm supporter of the European perspective of Ukraine, of the Republic of Moldova, and of Georgia, and we will grant assistance in order for this process to be as smooth as possible. It is important for the answer to this questionnaire to be provided very soon. But we cannot say now what are the exact deadlines for this process, because as we also know from our own experience of accession to the European Union, it is a process which requires a very thorough progress and work on all these issues. But Romania is a strong supporter of the accession of all these three countries, and I'm very glad that today the Republic of Moldova, but also Georgia, will receive the questionnaire. I will meet my colleague Nicu Popescu today as well, and we will discuss to what extent we can assist from the technical point of view.
Thank you, Minister.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.